It's not anything to be ashamed of to say, well, it kind of looks like that structure's worked quite well for the entire duration of mankind, and so maybe we mess with it at our peril.
You're hearing about family values from the childless and unmarried. Don't follow them.
The women have to stop blaming men for their sense of malaise or misery.
I didn't create you people to kill and torture and rape each other. I created you to be good to each other. I love the God who had a flood.
So this is just gonna be a brief coronavirus update with some goodies. Guys, the Facebook page is back if you want to get on there and participate in the shenanigans of Great Meme Masonry, obviously stolen from many other sources, but the Facebook page is back because it appears that the Facebook moderators the algorithm can tag you to be zucked, but they can't actually push the button on you. So it's time to seriously shit post our little heart's content during the COVID pandemic, because apparently no one's watching anymore, which means Facebook's going to be a little wild westy for a little bit, and it's going to be delicious. But on to bigger and better things. I've actually been a little stressed about the COVID situation and how it just affects regular families, regular homes, regular people. And as I said before, I honestly consider it a blessing in that it will eventually reprioritize our economy. However, in the meantime, people aren't just going to normalize from a massive shift from, globalist economics to, a more localized economy, and people are going to be freaking the fuck out. As the saying goes, the plague drives the men from their fields. And because they neglected their fields, after the plague comes the famine. And because of the famine, men who are hungry will go to war with one another to take what little is left so they can survive. So from the plague comes the famine, and from the famine comes the war. And that's just the timeline that we're on, and the rest will be history. We have a plague that is so bad that we are neglecting our fields in what is now a globalist economy. And it needs to be abandoned, and it needs to be restructured. However, in the meantime, we have to deal with the fallout of the famine. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter what stimulus they pass, all of that money will fucking disappear. It's not going to mean shit. And do not freak out over China buying all of the American stock market. Don't freak out. It doesn't matter. The American stock market, as we understand it, is currently defunct. In case you haven't noticed by all the CEOs fucking jumping off of this ship. The rats are jumping off the ship. They know that this economy is gone. China is buying it up, and by the end of it, China's going to try and collect. And debt in this respect is only going to be honored if they have the power to take it. They're not going to be able to collect under a Trump administration anyway. And I hope that they're not going to be able to collect under another administration anyway, because we'll vote for someone who's competent and with balls of steel. But that's not really what I wanted to talk to you about. What I wanted to talk to you about was how to personally avoid the famine that we are going to be experiencing in the near future. Now, as for me and my household, we're actually starting a little garden, because we realize we might possibly not be able to rely on the infrastructure that is immediately surrounding us. And so that's kind of our little contribution and our little nest egg, our little preparation, as we're pretty much still spiraling down and figuring how far and how deep this hole is going to be. The Trump administration wants the restrictions and the stay-at-home orders to last no longer than Easter. The CDC plan, however, calls for an 18-month plan to indefinitely close pretty much the fuck everything, including immigration, including flight plans, like total lockdown, minimum 18 months, starting last month maybe. So we've still got a ride ahead of us, folks, and it's not going to go over anytime soon. So strap on in and really start investing in yourselves, in your home, in your land. And as I've already indicated, don't worry about your goddamn mortgage. Don't anything regarding to land and like liquid funds and like monies that are going to require someone to come and collect it using force. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Seriously, don't worry about it. Just knuckle down, bunker down, and take care of you and yours. That's all I wanted to get off my chest, and I hope you guys are well during this this most interesting crisis. Have fun with it. Make your fortune with it. I hope that you're able to turn it into your advantage. God knows there are plenty of millionaires that came out of the Great Depression in the 1920s. That in mind, may we all find ourselves in a better place than when we went in. Godspeed, guys. Stay carnal. Bye.
Alright guys, real quick, if you guys like the channel, feel free to please leave a donation so we can keep the channel going. All donations go to support the channel, more equipment, better content. But if you don't want to just leave a donation, feel free to jump by Carnal's Menagerie. We sell basically t-shirts. If you have any kind of carnalism that you want to see on a t-shirt, please go ahead and leave it in the comments and I will get that uploaded for you. But guys, this is how you support the channel. Anyways, thank you guys as always, and just remember, stay carnal. Bye guys.